What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're gonna go over all the Black Ops 7 camos that have been revealed so far. This not only includes the mastery camos for multiplayer, for Warzone, for zombies, but also the actual prestige camos that they gave us an early showcasing of. And trust me, you're gonna remember some of these. Now, if you do enjoy the video or find it informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else here on the channel, and I'll work on that for you guys. And I've had multiple videos already go up, and I'll continue uploading today, so be sure to check those out. But jumping into it, so the first thing that you need to know is there's going to be a lot of camos featured through weapon prestiging. If you don't know what weapon prestiging is, it's basically leveling up the weapon all the way to the max level. If you saw the last video we posted going over all of the different weapons and the levels, there's a total of like 40 something levels for the majority of weapons. Once you reach that and you enter prestige, you'll go back to level 1, but you'll unlock a brand new camo, and then you can do it again to unlock a second camo, and each one is unique to the particular weapons. Now, the good thing is you can unlock these camos and then use them on any weapon that you want, and some of them are actually animated. So taking a look here at this footage that you're seeing here, these are all weapon prestige camos. So none of these are mastery camos, and some of them are actually good enough to be mastery camos. So for example, there's one that's like fully animated. There's some that like pay homage to past Call of Duty games. For example, Weaponized 115 was shown in here, the cyborg camo was shown, the graffiti camo was shown. So there are a lot of crazy camos that you're going to be able to unlock. These are just a couple of them. So every weapon itself has around 2 to 3 camos you can get, and there's going to be over 30 weapons that are available at launch. So you can imagine how many camos you're going to be able to get. And the good news is, as people do these weapon prestiges, they'll figure out which camos are unlocked through which weapons, so you can jump straight on that weapon. For example, if a shotgun unlocks you weaponized 115 and that's what you want to get first, you can automatically jump into that and you won't be too shocked or surprised and have to do every single weapon in order to be able to get them. But before I showcase the mastery camos, quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. Now let's go ahead and jump into the mastery camos that you're going to be able to unlock. So starting off with the co-op campaign mastery camos. It says for the first time in Call of Duty history, mastery camos are coming to co-op campaign. Take your first look at what's coming to launch. So Molten Gold is obviously the gold camo. That's the first mastery that you're going to be able to unlock. So you pick a weapon, you get all the headshots, which those are the challenges. It's very similar to how it was with BO6, except you don't need 100 headshots anymore. It stops at like 80. I don't know what the campaign challenges are, but those were for the multiplayer. Probably the same exact thing, probably just headshot AI, and you'll be good to go. But that's the first one. Then the second one, this one is called Moonstone. So now we're getting into a little more of a different look compared to what we've seen with past zombie camos. And this one is sort of like the platinum type of camo that you're able to unlock, and that's what it looks like. Then going on to the next one, this one is Chroma Flux. So you see the animation, it goes all the way down to the max, so it fully covers the entire weapon almost. I mean, there's a couple of things that it doesn't cover, but that's what it looks like. And then going on, you are able to unlock Genesis. That is the mastery camo, full complete, and it does have animation effects, so whenever you shoot, it does change the way that the weapon looks, and that's something that they also did in Black Ops 6. So that's the first set of camos that you're able to get only from campaign. The next set of mastery camos, in my opinion, look a little bit better, and these are for multiplayer. They say right here, here's a first look at the multiplayer mastery camos coming at launch for Black Ops 7. So the first one that we have is called Shattered Gold. This fits the theme of Black Ops 7. Remember, they actually teased this camo early on. If you look at the Prestige Master Weapon Blueprint reward and the Easter egg for Warzone that we got for Black Ops 7, they sort of had that Shattered Weapon Blueprint effect, and this is basically what it is, except it's not animated and it is gold. So that's what the gold version of multiplayer is. The next one that we have is called the Arclight. This is the platinum variant, and it actually is animated. So it has this effect to where it like shifts and glows and makes it look like it's glowing, but it's actually an animation effect to it. And then they showcase it in multiple different POVs and a look. Now this next one is pretty crazy. This is the Tempest camo. So it's like a lightning sort of effect that they got going on with it. It's fully animated, has super speedy movement, and that's what you like to see with Mastery Camos. It's a big improvement compared to what we've seen with the last couple of Call of Duty titles, so I actually really like this one. Now, it doesn't stop there, because once you complete every single challenge and you get the full Mastery reward, that is the Singularity Weapon Camo. It covers the entire weapon. It has, like, the sparkling effects. It has the stars. It also changes colors. If you guys remember that ghoulie animated camo that we had in MW3 and it released, I believe, during the Haunting, it's sort of like that, but a lot more animated, a lot more colors involved, and then it also has those glittering effects that we've talked about. And as you shoot, it has the reactive effect to where it evolves and it adds more colorations and effects to the weapon the camo itself. So what are your thoughts on these two being shown? Now, it gets even crazier than that, because there's zombie mastery camos that they showcase. And these might be a little bit better than some of the multiplayer ones that we have. So the very first one we have is Gold Dragon. The craziest part is this one has like a sort of animation effect to it where it glows. So it's like an afterglow where the weapon, I don't know if it's like shining or if it's animated or what it is, but the luster and the shine to it make the gold camo look a lot better than the other gold camos that we got for the other categories. And then the second one that we have, so this is like the platinum variant. This is called the Bloodstone. So this one, I don't see an animation effect to it, but it does glow, and I'm assuming maybe depending on where you inspect it, if you're in the dark, maybe it does glow and it has like a reflective thing going on with it. Although some of the other platinum variant camos for multiplayer were animated, this one is not. But then you go on to Doomsteel, and here's where you get that animation effect to it. It's like a green and black color, and it has like these green flowing lines that just go throughout the weapon. I like the speed of the animation that they showcase. It just makes the weapon camo look a lot better, and that's what it looks like. Now, the third or the fourth camo that we have here, this is the mastery known as Infestation. So it starts off with like a pinkish color, swaps to orange, and as you shoot, it also changes the color of the weapon as well. It gets like a little bit darker in terms of purple, and then it also has this like symbiote effect to it at the very top, like showcasing tentacles and things like that. So that's what it looks like, and it's a pretty crazy looking camo for zombies. But it actually doesn't stop there, because you can't forget about the Warzone Mastery camo. So it first starts off with Gold Damascus, so basically paying homage to the Damascus camo and then making a gold variation version of it. And this is what it looks like. You can also see a map in the background, and it doesn't have animation effects, but it's super bright and has that super goldish color. The next one we have is Starglass. This is the platinum variant for this camo grind, and that is what it looks like in terms of the animation. It also has that sort of shattered effect that we talked about earlier in the multiplayer side of things. So it does look absolutely crazy, but it gets even crazier than that, because the next camo that we have is a fully animated Absolute Zero camo. Once again, has that shattered effect to it, but this is a different color variation. It looks like it's like the baby blue color and some fizz animation effect that they got going on with it. Then the next camo you're able to unlock is known as Apocalypse. This is a crazy looking camo. It reminds me of the sort of blueprint that we ended up getting in terms of the coloration and the effect and the theme that we had with the Easter egg. So it gets darker and then it gets lighter as you shoot. So this is what the mastery and the final reward for Warzone is going to look like in terms of the camo that you can get. Based on all the camos that you've seen here with the prestige camos that you're able to get, the ones with multiplayer, co-op campaign, and zombies, which ones are you going to grind for first, and which one do you think is personally the best one out of all of these? But I'll leave that for you guys to decide down in the comment section below. But these are all of the camos that they have revealed so far during Call of Duty Next. There's obviously hundreds that are going to be available, some through weekly challenges starting with Season 1. There's additional weapon prestige camos that they didn't show because by itself there's like over 100 camos you can get through weapon prestiges, and then there's also event rewards and things like that that they promise would be releasing, very similar to Modern Warfare 3. Anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. I'll keep you guys covered as we get more news and information. If there's a particular video you guys want me to cover next, comment it down below and let me know, and I got you guys with that. But it's been your boy Chidzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.